Good evening, Commanders Nation. So tomorrow we play. Finally. Freaking finally. First preseason football is back in my life. Injected in my veins, please. I need it. I was having withdrawal symptoms. But starters won't play. Reserves will play. It's still football. In this video, I'm going to talk about 5 dudes who I feel like, I am reading off an article by Josh Taylor, the Josh Taylor, regarding dudes who I'm going to keep a close eye on tomorrow. Because remember, reserves are playing mostly, not starters. And but before I continue, let's get to our regularly scheduled programming with a Terry McLaurin update. Pisses me off, man, but you know, it is what it is. So Rio Robinson, shout out to him. He had ESPN Jeremy Fowler on his show, and he had this to say. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. Like and subscribe, dude. You don't have to, actually. But anyways, Rio Robinson had this, and Jeremy Fowler, had this to say.
The trade requests are becoming more part of the negotiation than an actual request in a general sense, because you see a lot of these players making them and they don't get traded. They're sort of either stuck where they are or they work out a new deal with their team. You know, in this case, I do think the relationship has been fractured some. And I was told all along that Terry was willing to do whatever it takes to make this right in his mind, which is now requesting that trade. I guess you could call that the nuclear option. And he took it. And, you know, I was being told that he would continue to do that until all pressure is applied. So it does appear that he's done all that there and done all he can. You know, the only next step would be to just totally withhold services on game checks. And that's a big step. You know, maybe Washington would put him on some sort of reserve list and let him collect his paychecks while he sits, but that's a whole different conversation.
I don't know, man. Like, first off, shout out to Rio Robinson. That's really awesome that he got an ESPN dude on his show. Subscribe to him. He's the best of the best. Much respect to him. I don't know, man. Like, just like a couple days ago, we got an update from Diana Rossini basically saying if it's a matter of when and how this deal gets done, a positive report. And now we're seeing that, and also like in this video, they're saying that they're $7 to $8 million apart. So I'm just like, what the, it's just like we're getting conflicting. I'm not trying to discredit anybody's credibility, Jeremy Fowler or Diana Rossini's. It's just more of just like to me it just seems like flip flopping, or this the agent from Terry McLaurin just backpedaling the entire time. He doesn't know what the fuck he's gonna do. He's gonna do one day it's this move, one day it's another move. Every move that Terry's doing, and it's not even Terry. He's being instructed by the agent. It's just the freaking agent, man. No, it's just saying like he obviously we all knew the trade request was like a contract ploy move, but I don't know, man. It's just. Let's play it.
Nuclear option. And he took it, and nuclear option. Requesting that trade, I guess you could call that the nuclear option. And he took it, and, you know, I was being told that he would continue to do that until all pressure is applied. So it does appear.
See, he had been told, by his agents. I don't know, man. I'm not going to give this too much light. I feel like I got to give the daily Terry McLaurin update. Man, just get this deal done, man. It's annoying. But anyways, let's just go to more positive news. Because we have a positive team and a positive content creator. So Josh Taylor dropped a beautiful article today detailing 5 guys who's he's keeping a close eye on. I agree with all of these dudes, but I want to add a couple of guys who I'm going to keep a close eye on tomorrow as well. So the first one he has is Sam Hartman. The battle for QB3 is going to be a tight race between Sam Hartman and Josh Johnson, but the best case scenario is the younger guy keeping a spot. Also, not even the younger guy, the best case scenario is that your freaking groomsman takes your spot, because Sam Hartman is BFFs with Jaden Daniels. We all know this. So Hartman has had an up and down training camp, but the ups have been impressive when he takes care of the ball. You know, definitely. It's like preseason's like it is for the second and third string quarterbacks. You know, this is where they make their money. You know, this is what's going to be on their resumes because ideally you don't want to see them in the regular season. So, yeah, I definitely agree with this. Going to keep a close eye on this one. I don't think Josh Taylor went in order. Also, you can find this article on A2ZSports.com. Josh Taylor's a shit, boy. He's the shit. He's the shit. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, a.k.a. Bill. I don't think he went in order regarding dudes to like most excited to least excited. But if he were to, I would have had Bill at number 1. I'm sorry. He is going to be, if you ever heard of a preseason darling, he's going to be it. He's going to be it. He's been impressing in training camp. This is a guy who has had first-team reps recently as a 7th-round pick with no injuries in front of him. And not only that, he was still impressing while sorry, I can't even talk now. The excitement's getting to my lips. While he was being given these first-team snaps. He was still impressing with the first-team offense. Taylor writes, the first unofficial depth chart came out with Krosky-Merritt's RB5, which means he will get a good amount of playing time in preseason. I said in my video, I feel like that's more of just like a trying to hide your secret weapons, if you will. You don't want to show your hand to your week 1 opponent. Because I think Krosky-Merritt, if all goes well, man, I think he's gonna get some snaps week 1. Yeah, I'm saying it, and he's gonna get some. He's gonna get some snaps, dude. Week 1. I'm saying it. He's gonna make the team. Ben Sinnett's the third dude. He isn't one of the guys playing for a roster spot, obviously, because he was a 2nd-round pick last year. But we saw him last year in blocking and taking care of the dirty work, and I'm hoping he can see more involvement in the receiving game this season. Granted, like a lot of people were saying, because I was making a lot of videos this offseason about our tight ends, people were saying Sinnett is going to start, and I was just like, I don't know, dude. Like, Zach Ertz is there, and now Zach Ertz and Jaden Daniels, the connection has been fantastic. Dominant, dare I say. Everybody is over here raving about their connection, including in the joint practices by opposing teams' beat writers. Zach Ertz is going to start, dude. But I love Ben Sinnett. And, I'm in the mind thinking, like, this is Ben Sinnett's last year. Not redshirting, because I do want to see him play more than he did last year. But, it's just Zach Ertz is going to get most of the snaps, especially receiving receiving downs. But I do want to see Ben Sinnett's growth. Like I said, yeah, I do also want 3 tight end sets a lot this year. In the goal line, please. You have 3 good tight ends. You got John Bates, who's one of the best blocking tight ends in the league, if not the best. You got Zach Ertz, a great receiving tight end. Granted, he's still declining age-wise, but he's still got some juice in the tank of receiving-wise. And then Ben Sinnett's the jack of all trades. He can do a little bit of both. He's still improving receiving-wise. He needs to improve on that aspect and run blocking-wise. But you see the high potential there. But yeah, I definitely agree with this one right here. Let's play this clip right here. Talking about his blocking skills. Yeah, dude, I definitely want to see 3 tight end sets this year, man. You got to play to your strengths. Man. Right here. Boom. Beautiful. He's not scared. I want my tight ends to have like screws loose. I want my tight ends to be neurologically unstable. Look at his block. Holy shit. Look at it. Boom. Give me more Ben Sinnett, man. Timothy McKay. I'm not sure how much Timothy McKay will play since he only recently started practicing after recovering from his torn pectoral muscle. But in the in-game reps, it would be very beneficial to him. The Commanders gave Timothy McKay one of the biggest deals for an undrafted rookie after the draft, and he was a hot commodity for a lot of teams. He was projected as an early day 3 pick before he got injured, and he could add value there. Yeah, I'm trying to scroll through these videos because I got to play my rivals. My team's waiting for me. I'm a good Jeff. I'm a Lord Jeff. Wide receiver, Ja'Cory Brooks. Completely agree. Every offseason we fall in love with the underdog that makes a lot of noise at starting training camp, and this season has been Ja'Cory Brooks. Last season was a little bit of Tyler Owens. This case could be different, though, with Brooks being an undrafted player who may have just gotten lost in the crowd as a former 5-star recruit who played at Alabama before transferring to Louisville. He was the leading receiver in his lone season at Louisville and had an impressive showing in his 3 preseason games could help him fight for a final spot at the position Commander need the most. He actually was wrecking. Oh, here it is. I'm sorry. He has been showing out. Ja'Cory Brooks. And he has the size that we need. People say he's a little slow. Hey, man. I'm rooting for Ja'Cory Brooks, man. Yeah, definitely rooting for Ja'Cory Brooks. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not going to jinx it, but I wouldn't be surprised, man. I would not be surprised. Lastly, I want to add a couple dudes here. Tyler Owens. Now, in the beginning of the training camp, he was having first-team snaps. Let me go right here. He was having first-team snaps over Will Harris. Now, the depth chart came out, and he ended up being third team. Because Percy Butler was second. He was third. I want to see Tyler Owens. I want to see what he has to offer. Coaches were raving about him. But I feel like Tyler Owens could be on the precipice of something great for us. Hopefully. I am rooting for Tyler Owens, man. Another dude I want to see, obviously, is Connolly Jr. Like our rookies. That's another thing. The 5 rookies. All 5 of them. He listed here Krosky Merritt. I want to see Cade Madrano, who as of late, with McGee being out, has been showing out. And has been impressing and to me exceeding my expectations, honestly, because I thought this was like a year that he's about to like not kind of like a redshirt year where his frame is not there yet. Strong safety to linebacker, but Cade Madrano has been wrecking, getting interceptions, tackles for losses in training camp. I also want to see Amos. He's been the talk of the town for months now, impressing to the OTAs, minicamp, now training camp. I want to see it being translated to preseason. Connolly Jr. Granted, Cliff Kingsbury recently said that King Connolly Jr. he's at where they expected him to be. He's not first team right now. But Laramie Tunsil's been raving about him. Jalen Lane. I keep saying this. Our draft class, we only had 5 picks, but damn it, we may have hit on all 5 of those dudes. And that's, if you only have 5 picks, you have to hit on all of them. And it feels like we may, obviously it's way too early, but we may have just hit. Okay, I'm not going to jinx it. The prospects are looking good. That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't want to keep on saying nothing. Because they haven't even played a freaking snap yet. My dumbass over here saying, we hit on all of them. But yeah, man, let me know what you guys think. Who do you guys want to see tomorrow? Who's the guy you're going to be keeping a close eye on? I was going to see a close eye on Brandon Coleman, but he's not going to play, unfortunately. But yeah, man. Dominic Hampton's another one. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. Hail to the Commanders. Let's get this dub. But most importantly, no injuries. Peace, y'all.